watching ChondoWeb.com.
Fuck yeah!
My name is Dan Jacobs, and I play guitar for the band Atreyu. What's new in the Atreyu camp? Finland's actually new in the Atreyu camp. We put our record out in October called Congregation of the Damned, and we just recently started touring very heavily on it. European, we went up to Japan, been all over the place right now, and like I was saying, Finland is one of the first places that we went to that we haven't been to ever. In 10 years, 12 years being in a band, been to Europe many times, never came up to Finland, and it's the first time here, so we're pretty excited. Oh man, I mean, our initial goals were, I don't even know if we thought that we even had goals. I don't know if we even realized that we had goals. You know, we just wanted to keep moving forward. You know, we wanted to start touring. We'd look at the bands that we'd go to see at shows and just see them sell out our local, 500 person venue. We're like, oh man, we want to be like that. If we could just sell this place out, like, we've made it, And we did that, and then it was like, okay, well, we've done that. Like, now where do we go? Like, apparently we can keep going. Like, let's just take it further, So it's just, I don't know, we didn't really look back. You just kind of keep looking forward and just kind of keep charging it. And then every once in a while you look back and realize how much you've accomplished. And it's I mean, like, I'm sitting here in Finland right now talking to you. I've never been here before. I never thought in a million years I would ever go to Finland, ever, like, for any reason. And I'm sitting right here because I just played a concert, It's like, it's awesome. It's amazing. Like, we've been to so many different countries and played to so many people and reached out to so many people musically. Like, it's so much more than any of us could have ever, comprehended or ever thought that we could ever do. So we're stoked, like even just to be here talking to you guys, like, I'm excited. It's awesome. Describe myself. I don't know. I mean, to some extent, I'm always trying to push forward and try to be better than how I was yesterday. Like, I always want to be better. I always think I can do better. I don't know, as a guitar player, like, I want to be like all the people that I admire, and like, I try to play like that as much as I can. I try to act like that as much as I can. I don't know, and as much as I try to be myself, I try to let it, kind of blend in with what my band's doing and what, they are into, and try to complement what they're into as musicians and as their musical taste. I don't know, like, I like flashy stuff. I like attention grabbing, whether it be musically playing, like whether it be guitar solos, or whether it be visually, as far as my guitars. Like, I don't know. I like to be loud, whether it be, like I said, visually or musically. Like, I like the attention. It's fun, It's half the fun of being in a band and getting to do this stuff is the attention of people looking at you and wanting to be like you, Because that's what made me want to do this, is wanting to be like other people, and I still want to be like other people. And it's amazing that wanting to be like other people makes other people want to be like you. Give me 3 wishes. One would be to have more money than I could ever possibly ever want. Just because then it's like, that changes everything, Like, most people, if I give any advice out there, like, people want to be famous and want to do this stuff, it's like, just try to make a living, Like, don't worry about being cool. Worry about surviving, So for me, it would be like having tons of money, like endless amounts, to where I can do whatever I want. The second would be to be the best musician in the world at every instrument, like to be able to play anything, like any instrument, pick it up and be so good at it that, like, nobody could touch it. Third, man, I don't even know what the third would be. The third, I guess, I know this sounds so ridiculous, but world peace. Like, world peace would be great because everyone would just chill out, like, stop fighting everyone, stop killing everybody, like, everyone just hang out. Let's all go have a drink and have a party, you know what I mean? Like, if everyone just wanted to party and have a good time and enjoy themselves and just do their thing and stop being so crazy about religion and government and this and that, it's just like, just relax. Those are the 3 things I want. Musical talent, money, and world peace. When I see people that are like that, it's just like you are, like, those people that are like that, that are like rock stars, that are being assholes to you, are not, in their heart, are like upset. There's something not right there. In their head, they're not right. There's problems at home. There's something wrong there. That's why they're like that. If you're happy and you're stoked and you're appreciating this, like, why would you be upset? Why would you treat people like shit? Like, you guys are here to interview me. Like, this is fucking awesome. Like, I'm in Finland right now. You guys want to videotape me and talk to me? Like, oh, cool. Like, let's do this. Like, this is awesome. You know, like, why wouldn't anybody want that, you know? So, like I said, if you know, even for you guys, if you do an interview and somebody's sitting here and they're being like, oh, like, you're taking too much of my time. It's like, what time? Like, you have plenty of fucking time. Like, we sit around all day doing nothing, waiting to play music for an hour. And an hour is like a long time. Like, usually for like a half an hour, you know? We spend all day sitting around waiting for that, you know? So, like, we'll take whatever we get, you know? Like, we enjoy ourselves. I don't understand that mentality. I don't understand it. Like, it's a shame that rock stars think like that sometimes. You know, they're missing out. They really are missing out. I think it takes away from music in the sense that it waters it down. It makes, like before, like back in the day before there was the internet, like people like were hungry for it, and everybody wants what they can't have. And when music is so accessible now because of MySpace and the internet, all these things, like it's so easy to get it. Or before, you got a band, it's like you hear a band on the radio, you're like, oh my god, like did you guys hear that song? That's amazing. Like, where do I get that? Who was that? Like, you have to, like, you can't just go like, I'm gonna look on the internet real quick. You can't. There's apps on the phone that you can Shazam, where you hit it and it goes beep beep beep. That was this band and blah blah blah, and you know exactly. You can just put it up in the air and it tells you what band is playing the name of the song. You, like 10 years ago, you couldn't do that. 20 years ago, you definitely couldn't do that. So, like, if you wanted to find a band, like, you had to go so out of your way to, like, really find them. And if a record was coming out, it was like, oh my god, like, when is that record going to come out? Whereas nowadays, they leak. They come out 2 months before the record's supposed to come out. And it's like, those little things are not little, they're big. Like, that anticipation, like, the human nature of how things work, like that anticipation is what makes bands as big as they were back in the day. I mean, a lot of them too, like, I mean, a band like Bon Jovi, it's like, that band's amazing. Like, they wrote amazing songs. You can go anywhere in the world and play a Bon Jovi song and people are gonna die. But at the end of the day, it's, you know, you gotta have that passion. You gotta freaking not, you know, not worry about that internet bullshit. It's a shame. It's a damn shame. You gotta believe in what you're writing. You know what I mean? Like, when you write a song, it's like me personally. I try to write stuff when I'm not even writing for Atreyu. When I'm writing for myself, just sitting at home, just trying to write songs, just for fun. You know, I feel like the songs that when I go back and I listen to them later, that hit me the most and have the most like oh my god, like, or ones that like I legitimately like was feeling something at the time, and it's something going on in my life where I was like just venting in the form of music. Whereas if you're just writing to write and just kind of doing whatever, it doesn't. People can feel that. Like, as weird as it is, like the masses of people listening to you play could be like. But when you're really feeling it and you're passionately feeling something, you go out there and you play it with that amount of passion, like, people feel that too, and they're like, I understand how you feel. Like, in my heart, I know what that guy's feeling. Like, I get that. And that's the connection that, like, really makes things, like, awesome. It makes, you know, Atreyu do its thing. With whatever it is, you know, you gotta be passionate, you know, whether it be a girlfriend, a boyfriend, you know, music, your job. Like, you want to be the best. You gotta want to be the best, you know. Like, if you don't want to be the best, you're just gonna be a fucking lemming. You're just gonna be a freaking lamb, you know. You just follow the pack. Be a leader, not a follower. They want to be leaders, not followers. That's why everyone who is successful on this planet is successful, because they want to be a leader, not a follower. Don't follow, lead. Not everybody wants to lead, though. So it's like, okay, some people don't want to. But, like, if you want to be the best of the best, you have to want to be the best of the best. Like, legitimately want to.
Okay.
This is Dan.
This is Brandon from Atreyu, and you're watching ChondoWeb.com.
Check it out.